we had both options open.
Yeah.
So our first response was कि नहीं, obviously MS ही करना है. It's like
Obviously.
the older
Yeah.
degree, and like DNB
Yeah.
is always seemed like
Traditional.
a second safety option. Hi guys, welcome back to NEET PG Insights. I'm Dr. Chinmay Mahatme, and today we have with us Dr. Anirudh Hirur. He's a very old school friend of mine, and both of us have decided to take ophthalmology DNB for our PG course. And today we are here to talk about exactly that. That why did we choose ophthalmology and why DNB and not MS? So let's get right into it, Anirudh.
Yeah. Hi, Chinmay. So, why we chose ophthalmology actually begins from our MBBS journey that we did not like ophthalmology back then. Our third minor textbooks and our third minor opthal postings weren't exactly the most motivating of factors. And Grey's Anatomy देखने के बाद तो I was like मुझे तो next Derek Shepherd ही बनना है. But when I got into internship, when I actually started reading ophthalmology and grasping its concepts, and also my mom is an ophthalmologist, so I started shadowing her in her clinic. And when I actually looked through a slit lamp, and especially the clincher for me was like I took a suture on a tomato under a training microscope, and जब भी वो suture बैठा, and that feeling was surreal that I'm working under such a tiny micro space and I'm actually getting it. So
Right.
that feeling was the clincher for me.
Yeah, and even if like when we got down to thinking about it practically, we both wanted surgical fields, and
Yeah.
ophthalm just seemed a very good choice because it has surgical exposure. It has a big chunk of like medical counseling also to it, and the patient satisfaction rates are quite high. I've noticed in ophthalmology.
Yeah.
You don't have to deal with a lot of emergencies or deal with patient loss, like loss of life on a daily basis, and things like that. And it has a very good work life balance also, like so even my dad is an ophthalmologist, and I've seen that compared to like hardcore surgical branches like general surgery, or if you super specialize in surgery, I've noticed that a majority of the ophthalmologists I've seen that are able to take out some time for things that they want to do, like other than their career. So that was also very
Exactly.
appealing to me. And yeah, so it was great that I also found out that Anirudh was also thinking of ophthalmology, and
Yeah.
yeah, we had
Exactly.
a big talk about it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then
I think we
after,
really
yeah,
I think we really gelled on the patient satisfaction bit. I remember having a conversation with you like how like a 10-minute cataract surgery or a 20-minute cataract
yeah,
surgery can give a patient their vision back, and that's a huge thing.
yeah, and it's almost instantaneous,
Like
right?
altering.
Because with like the modern
Exactly.
surgery
Yeah.
that we have, and like the tremendous amount of technology that is there in ophthalmology, like the patient starts noticing a difference in just a span of like, let's say, 1 to 2 hours, and that's almost magical to him. And what appealed to
Yeah.
me also was that the level of like medical technology involved in a field like ophthalmology is so great that even like learning about the instruments is a wow factor for me. Like the first time I read
Yeah.
about a non-contact tonometer, like how that there's an air pump
Yeah.
that flattens
Oh,
the
yeah.
surface
Exactly.
of the cornea, and that's immediately like recognized. That was
Yeah.
amazing. So
Yeah.
if you love technology and all of these things, ophthalm might be a good choice for you.
Yeah.
So that brings us to why DNB, because I remember after
Mm.
our exam and after the results, we both secured a decent enough rank that we had both options open to us. Anirudh had secured a rank of around 2400 and my rank was around 3000. So we had, and since ophthalm is not that cutthroat in terms
Yeah.
of like what rank you need to get into MS or DNB, we had both options open.
Yeah.
So our first response was कि नहीं, obviously MS ही करना है. It's like
Obviously.
the older
Yeah.
degree, and like DNB
Yeah.
is always seemed like a
Traditional.
second safety option. So why we
Yeah.
switched to DNB was a very like dramatic change of a. What would you say about that?
Yeah. So exactly. So the traditional approach is to take an MS degree because भाई सब लोग MSc करते हैं. DNB क्या है? So the full form of DNB is Diplomate of National Board.
Right.
So hearing that, only people are taken aback like diploma ये तो नहीं करना है यार.
Right.
But as we spoke to more people, as we spoke to our parents, we realized that DNB is an equivalent degree to MS. So just clarifying a few misconceptions, the degree is for 3 years, the same as that of MS. It is an equivalent degree. The curriculum is almost the same. So people say that DNB तो private college में है यार, उसके तो fees कितने ज़्यादा रहेंगे, but no, the fees are fixed at 1.25 lakhs plus taxes,
Right.
which is almost the same as that of an MS college. And the one thing that we realized when we spoke to a lot of residents at DNB colleges was that the teaching structure is very organized compared to MS college. So doing your postgraduate degree in an MS college is like they just throw you into the ocean.
Right.
While in a DNB, I would say it is equivalent to teaching you how to swim. So what we loved about that was ki Ophthal having such a tough learning curve, it is necessary for people to actually show you how it's done instead of you learning how to do it on your own.
Right.
Right.
And I remember whoever
Yeah.
we spoke to who had an experience of recent ophthalm training, like in a postgraduate course.
Yeah.
Like ophthalm karna hai to DNB hi karna hai.
DNB karna hai.
And
Yeah.
a huge chunk of it goes to the fact that there are these really big private institutes who are mostly charitable institutes, and they have an excellent administrative structure, excellent infrastructure, excellent patient inflow. So we have seen places with an OPD of almost 2,000 every day, a surgery count of
Every day.
500 surgeries.
Just ophthalm.
Yeah, and 500 surgeries
Yeah.
of all ophthalmic super specialties occurring in a day. And since these are specialized in ophthalm, it's great to learn in these institutes because there are separate clinics for all super specialties: uvea, glaucoma, cornea, retina, and you get posted everywhere. So you have a very good super specialty exposure as well.
Exactly.
And even when it comes to like the number of surgeries that you get to do, we noticed that every resident that we spoke to who was doing a DNB course was very happy, and they said that you get a lot more cutting in DNB courses.
Correct.
And so to name a few institutes that were in our mind, we were looking at LV Prasad Eye Institute in Hyderabad, LVPEI. Then Arvind Eye Institutes, which are there in Coimbatore, Chennai, Pondicherry, respectively. And we were also looking at Shankar Netralaya in Chennai. So all of these are amazing institutes. And we were just shocked to hear all of this from people. And we were like, ye to jaake dekhna padega. So to verify this for ourselves, we decided that in the time between the results and the counseling, we would visit all these institutes and see firsthand and maybe talk to some residents. So we are going to come up with another video for that, like how we chose to go for a college tour. So actually seeing the college that you're going to, I feel, was very important. And it's not something that is commonly being done in NEET PG counseling process. So I feel that was something very new, and we decided to do that. So it was an amazing experience. And we'll put that in the next video. So thank you for being with us, Anirudh.
Yeah.
We'll all
thank you.
We'll see you in the next one. Yeah.
Yes, looking forward to it.
Bye.